This is pretty here. So where do I go? What's that? Is that my parking bit, or is that round there? Or that looks a better parking for me over yonder. Interesting. Pavilion parking. There we go. That must be me. No alcohol. Okay. Good with that.
Turn left, then take the second left.
I don't get where them people are. There's meant to be showers and everything down here, so that sounds pretty good. Did that say what time does it close? I'm thinking of camping out here and not getting a hotel if they've got showers and what have you. Speed limit. Don't say anything more. Generators. We ain't got one of those. Way we can do that. No motorbikes, no. Right, and doesn't say no trucks. We're still good. We're 7 till 10. No speakers. We don't have any speakers.
Then take the first left.
Some toilets. This is quite cool, isn't it? High speed limit. Really a swim, is it? What do you think, girls and boys? Goodness gracious. We won't go right to the front. That's pretty quaint, isn't it? Nice little beach. Oh yeah, swim time.
First left.
There's one of the cars. Let me go have a word with them. Look what we've got. So we've got, they have got showers over there. We've got showers there. We've got the nice beach. So I am definitely going to jump in the water and have a little swim. Still don't know. I don't want to book into a hotel yet because I don't know if we can get anything. I'll leave it till midday, but at the moment it's looking desperate trying to get out of here. There's nothing going direct or anything like that, so it looks like I'll have to go maybe California or somewhere like that trying to get something back out, or maybe Reno or something. I don't know yet. We'll see. There's lots of options, but nothing's really paying any money. It's pretty shit out here at the moment. It really is. So hopefully they'll work the magic and come up with something and get me out of here. So I've had a change of plan. I ain't going to get a hotel. I've just sat about here all day, been in the pool, natural pool, the sea, quite a bit. I've burnt my back a little as well. Bit silly, didn't put too much cream on. Spoke to quite a few people, had a good chat. They've, yeah, I'm not going to get a hotel. You know, I've got the natural swimming pool there, and that's what I usually use a hotel for. And because you've got the showers right here, I don't stink of salt or anything like that. I've had a shower and the bathrooms and everything up there. The lot. It's half past 3 now anyway. And what I'm going to do, the plan is I'm gonna go up. There's a little coffee shop just up the road. I'm gonna go get a coffee, and then I'm gonna find a steakhouse. There is a load of stuff going on just a little bit further up the way, but I'd have to Uber in there, and I'm a bit worried about how long I'm going to be sat here, to be fair. So I don't want to start going splashing out hotels and stuff like that, because if I'm stuck all weekend, I need to save some of them spondoolies, because you can soon start going backwards, you know, and spending too much money, because remember, it's not a vacation, it's not a holiday. We're here to work and earn some money. So you got to watch the pennies and stuff like that. You can't just go crazy with it. So that's what my intention is, not to go up to the town where everything is. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm pretty tired as well. So thinking, what's the point of getting a hotel? I ain't going to use the swimming pool because I've been swimming all day basically. All I'm going to do is put my head down. May as well just sleep in the truck. On a night it does cool down quite a lot as well, so I don't have to run the truck or anything like that. So that's all fine. If I was having to run the truck all night, then it'd probably be a different matter, but no, I won't have to, so may as well just stay in the truck, mightn't I? You know what I mean? Tight bloody Yorkshireman, aren't I? So we'll go and find a steakhouse, have myself a nice steak, and then early to bed, I think. Hopefully tomorrow I'll bring another load. Right, wooden roller coaster. We are going on a new cruise, whatever you call it. I want to turn left here. I am going in search of an English pub with English fish and chips, apparently. This is my mission. Just have to find somewhere to park as well. Which maybe... there. There's T-Bone Tommy's. Hoping maybe back a T-Bone Tommy's or something to get parked. We shall see. All shall be revealed shortly. To Trucker Friendly. Oh, there's a truck over there, I've just seen. Starting to...
Take the next right onto Bradford Avenue, then your destination will be on the left.
Different thoughts about coming down here. There's the pub. Oh, looks shit. Good job we haven't got a trailer, isn't it? Right.
Your destination is on the left.
Doesn't even look up. I saw a truck over yonder. Let's try no left, I'm going right. How's about that? This looks a place to be, doesn't it? Where was that truck? There it was. T-Bone Tommy isn't going to be over impressed if I park in his car park and then go over to what is it? Is he? Go over and get fish and chips from over yonder. He's going to be like, hey T-Bone Tommy, do you mind if I park in your car park, but I'm going to eat somewhere else? It's not really cricket, is it? Maybe we'll just eat at T-Bone Tommy's. There's a Scottish flag in the back of that pickup. What else have we got? What's that over there? Specialist coffee and breakfast. Maybe. Let me go talk to people. Oh, check this out. Oh, fish and bloody chips. I was just checking the menu out earlier. They've got mushy peas. Seriously, they have mushy peas apparently. Oh my god. Let's go and see what they... A little rude, isn't it? Let's go see what this has to... Better live up to its expectations. It better do it. I've been disappointed so many times. We'll see. So, first impressions? The looks, it's not doing the curly, it's curling the wrong way. It should have been tipped the other way, but hey, you know. The fries look as though they should have been cooked a little bit more. And the fish, but we'll see. We'll see. I think I was pretty lucky for where I camped out. By the way, the mushy peas were to die for. Absolutely brilliant, well impressed. Made it good. The fish and chips was it wasn't as good as Whitehead's, but obviously not, but it was good. It could have done with a little bit more, but the mushy peas, oh my god, they were great. So this is, I'm hoping this din over there isn't going to be going on all night. You know, I might want to be sleeping. Seems to be a group going on at the tiki bar over there, and that's where the English bar is, and then we've got all the yachts and stuff. So I'm going to go for a wander about and see what's happening. Pretty lucky to find this place, weren't I? Hard to imagine a couple of years ago they actually had snow down here. quite a bit. It was gone within a day or so, but they did have a covering of snow. Tall covering. You know, it was just a freak thing. I think it was 2 years ago or a year ago. I can't remember now. Man, there's a lot of bars around here. These people got an alcohol problem. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Boardwalk, here we go, look at this. This is just where the truck's just over the other side of those boaty things. Hey, come place it, Jack would have loved this here. So definitely looks a little choppy for me to go. Best time to come around here when it's not open, anything yet. I'm not sure what time it opens. Shouldn't be long. It's just gone 11 o'clock now. What time does it open? What time does it open? What time does they open?
Okay, maybe 11 or 12.
Okay, thank you. 11 or 12, there you go. That's cool. Yeah, a bit too bouncy out there for me, I'll say. Oh, it's making me feel a little just stood on the edge here. Nope. Landlubber me. Remember, drivers, bit of venom advice, taking a leave it bollocks to you. If you're in a sticky situation, make the most of it. Get out that bloody truck. Look at this, where I'm at. Now, this little boardwalk. Absolutely stunning. People pay to come here on holiday. It looks like at the moment, seeing I'm going backwards on this load, I'm paying to be here as well. But hey, oh, that's another thing. Just keep smiling. Wooden roller coaster. What do you think? What do you think? A timber roller coaster. Doesn't exactly look in the best of condition, does it? You know what I'm saying? Right. I think I'll have to stand here first and see it go around and sit. No, I'll probably won't go on it at all if I did that. Because this thing's going to shake, isn't it? It's really going to shake. Looks as though it's been there for quite a while. Maybe a little lick of paint or something. Let me tell you, the bullet. Oh my giddy aunt! Seriously, that was proper scary. It's so hot out here. It's like 45, getting right up there to now. Yeah, that was pretty scary. Very scary. I'm glad I didn't have Jack with me to see my facial expression. They'd be like, look at the drop on that. No way. Jack's just started taking an interest in roller coasters. We're on one a bit back, and it was only a slow one, and he's like, oh yeah, I want to go on big ones now. And I'm like, oh shoot, after that, I'm not sure about this. That was seriously proper. Nope. Been there, done that. Now I think I need a liquid refreshment and a Scotch egg, maybe. So I got moved out of my, I've got a cat as a friend. I got moved out of the other side on the coffee stand thing. Turns out, two bosses there, the Liverpudlian and another American lady. And the Liverpudlian girl, not a problem anytime or whatever. Well, later on this afternoon, she wasn't there, was she? So it was a little bit of a different story. She seemed to blow hot and cold, actually. I went in for a coffee, and she said, are you planning on staying there long? I said, I'm trying to get a load out of there, you know, to get out and do something, but there's nothing really paying at the moment. So she said, well, don't really like your parking there. At first she said she wanted me to go into one of the parking lots, but it's that one there. It was all of an angle and what have you. She said, where you parked, it looks a bit like a vagrant parking there. Really? vagrant truck. 100 and whatever they knew, 200k truck. Vagrant truck. Okay. I suppose I am a bit of a vagrant, aren't I? Look. So she said, she actually, I don't know, she was like, I couldn't understand it because she was like, do you want me off? Yes, basically. And then she said, can't you go park in Walmart? Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. No. Okay then. So she did say I could have parked on there, but look at the angle, it's all skew whiffing. I'd have been horrible sleep. So I explained that to her. Anyway, I looked over here and she said, I said, who owns this? And she said, oh, it's somebody offshore or something. They're not here, some East Indians. Oh, just undo that and sneak onto here. It doesn't say any signs about towing or anything like that, so fingers crossed everything's going to be all right. Jesus Christ, that bullet ride, I'm still shaking from that thing. My biggest worry about that roller coaster is Jack's into them now, and he like, gee, I don't want to do one of them again, that's for sure. I think, yeah, wander on, think about it later maybe. So that's where I'm parked now anyway, that's the update. So I think it's time I moved on now. I've been here since Thursday, still ain't got a load. Hopefully something will come up tomorrow. It's now Sunday. Great. Still here. I've eaten everything. Look, I've got my little roped off part now. You see, I'm roped off and in my own little area, which has been very pleasant. There's the English bar. I've eaten nearly everything off the menu there. I had shepherd's pie today. I had breakfast the other day. Black pudding to die for. Seriously, and brown sauce HP. Heaven. So, and I had meat pie the day before that. Absolutely brilliant. Really good. Mushy peas. Lots of mushy peas going on. And then I went into there last night. There was another group on last night, the T-Bone. That was good. As in the other night, great group and stuff. But I'm gonna go back down the beach, I think. I did go down the beach again yesterday and just went for a quick shower down there and came back. Which is my free shower, obviously. So that works, doesn't it? So I don't know, Steph says go get a hotel, kick back, and I'm like, I don't know, I've got the beach, I've got the showers down there and what have you. So, and plus I can work my telly better in there, because I know where all my channels are and stuff like that. So I think we'll just stay in the truck. One more night, hopefully we'll get something tomorrow. Fingers bloody crossed. I'm getting a bit agitated now, I want to get moving. Been here too long, you know what I mean? Move it, let's get going. So, ladies and gentlemen, I nearly got a room. I just come in here and just thought I couldn't get through to these people, so I just called in and see how much a room was. She said 79. I thought, oh, that's all right. Is that with taxes and that? She said if you pay cash, yeah. So I was willing to pay cash for it. There's a hot tub and a swimming pool and everything here. Oh man, so close. Look. Well, let me tell you the full story. There's a swimming pool, look, hot tub. But you see that spot there? She was. It turned out $79 was just for an RV spot. $79 a night. To, you know, no. Even if I had I have got a shore power, but my AC doesn't work on shore power, so I'd have to run the engine. I don't think everybody'd be chuffed with that. So we're not staying there. $79. She thought I said I wanted to park the truck, but no, I explained it. I thought that was they're little shacks things, and so we decided no, it was 160 something for a shack, and I'm like, holy shit, no, out of my budget, that one ain't happening today. So move on and no parking at any time. A little bit of waste ground down there, isn't there? Just sneak in there. Let's have a look, see what we're doing. So here we are, back at the beach again. a bit busier today. Gee, look at it. I don't think I'll get parked down there, will I? Yeah, I might. Let's have a look. Ooh, maybe that was one of my better moves, was it? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I'm going to turn around. That's where I was parked yesterday. There's nobody swimming today. I feel a bit of a twat going and getting a shower down there. Go fucking get up the way. Move out. Big car park, there you go. That price, I get it, it's 309 on the 1.9, so hopefully I can get 50, I can get 50 gallon in. So I'm going to fill right up to the top here because it's 309 on truck exit. Well, not today, it's an entrance. Anyway, yeah, that's cheap as that. Plus, if I put 50 gallon in, I get a free shower at the Flying J's on Flying J's or Pilot. So that's a win-win, isn't it? Saves me $15. And then, yeah. We're giving up on the hotel. It's too late in the day now. Anyway, I'm so tight. When I get a hotel, I want to be there nice and early. I want to get all, you know, the full use out of the pool and everything like that. It's 6 o'clock now. Oh, the night's good. These are a bit narrow, aren't they? Let's get some go-go juice. And go-go. So finally, I get my load sorted out and they send me the confirmation and that. Get up over this big bridge. It's back to where I was, where I spent the weekend. Basically right next door to it. Pretty cool. So where my trailer was, nice. It was only like 10 miles away. So no dead end, no wasted miles or anything like that. And it's going to load at 1 o'clock. It's 25 past. 5 and 20 past now. 1 o'clock. So, and it's to load at 1 o'clock. It's a preferred freeze, which they're hit and miss whether they load you on time, these ones, or you'll be waiting about forever. It is Walmart deliveries, but it says on the bills that it's a really light load, so hopefully that's going to save me some money on fuel as well and stuff like that. It says it's only £1,200, so it's 6 tonne. We've heard that before though. We have heard that before. This time. Not this one. I think. Shit, I know where I'm get this sorted, give them my numbers, and hopefully they won't be long loading me. And then get the hell out of Dodge. It's really hot here, it's been the last few days. I don't know if I could handle this heat, but I couldn't handle this heat all the time. It's nice to be on holiday vacation or something like that, but, well, to keep, to live in this heat, yeah, obviously you're going to get used to it, but it's very humid. Got to leave the truck, or you'd have to get an APU fitted if I was down here all the time. But as I've explained before, it's the air conditioning works with the engine off. It's a separate little motor, so you keep cool inside. I've got to run the motor, which obviously costs me money. It doesn't do the engine any good. It's not really good to idle your truck at all. So that's a bad thing. But hey, you know, when it's 100 degrees, 41 plus 45 at some points, you've got to do something. You can't just be in here. It doesn't cool down at night. It cools down to about 28, something like that, see. So it's still bloody hot. So I've had to run the engine, but you know, it's very rare that I run it. Those little bit of hours it had. It did ask for a regen. I had to do a Ford manual regen because it was saying the filters were blocked. Seem to have cleared it now, so hopefully that should be all good. That's where we're going, over yonder somewhere. Catch you in a minute. Well, that's not the best. The address was wrong. And there ain't no cold store over here. But I spotted a lineage over yonder. And I think that's a fridge that's in front of me there. So he's probably just asked him where it is, so hopefully I can get through here. They go under different names, and they don't like to tell you that because that's too easy, isn't it? Oh, you'll be actually loading in lineage, but it's preferred freeze. But you're going to. We just all stopped here for the kicks and giggles. Looks that way. Yeah. No 18-wheel allowed traffic. That's me then. No, in the fridge. But that's a fridge place. So let's just fire in here. Driver entrance. I'm hoping this is. Wait there, go on. Go on. Hello. Just shove it in this little spot down here. And go and see the peoples. Hello? Hey. Hi there. It's super quick, absolutely efficient, straight in. And like I say, always get the get it pre-cooled, and then you aren't messing about. You get the reefer started and pre-cooled. This is where we're going. I'm looking forward to this trip because this is a nice trip up here. I have to go through Houston and it's going to be rush hour, but hey ho. I want to go up there, get up here, and I do miss Amarillo, so I won't be going to Texas Roadhouse, but I think I've been out enough times on this trip, to be fair, for now. But it does spit me out Santa Rosa, which is where the restaurant where I really like the trout in the middle of the town there. But the only thing is, I have got the reefer running on, so I probably won't stop there. It's in a residential area, and I don't like stopping places like that if I've got the reefer rattling away. It's you've got to have a bit of respect to people. How would you feel if somebody pulled up outside of your house and there was a reefer rattling? You wouldn't be very happy now, would you? No, so don't do it to other people. So, and then we go, I've got a drop in Albuquerque, where the duck comes from. Okay, battery decided to run out. Where were we? I've got a delivery in Albuquerque, and then I'll leave there. I won't stay in Albuquerque. Anybody who, the bit of advice taken to leave it, bollocks to you. Albuquerque, and where's Elvis from? What's it called? Come on, give me the name of the place. Give me the name of it. Come on, you're all shouting at you. Memphis, Albuquerque. I don't stay in there. Chicago as well. East Coast, it's all shit over there. I don't go over there. And well, I don't say I don't go over there. Nobody's offering me enough money to go over there. But Chicago I do go to now and then, and I won't stop in Chicago. It's Albuquerque as well. It's really sketchy. It's not a good area, so I won't stay in there. But this is just outside anyway, so there's plenty of parking places before you get there. It's pretty cool. Anywhere in a desert, you've got plenty of parking places. I'll leave there, and then I head right across to Vegas, up through what is it? The what's the? I'll think of it in a minute. The waterfall, the dam at the other side. Well, you'll see it when I get up there. Beautiful dam all the way up here, running just to the east side of Death Valley. There's Death Valley just over yon side at that side. Hot, hot, hot. There's me running up here. This is an absolute fantastic run into Reno. Delivering Reno. Then I'll be picking chocolate up, my usual load of chocolate, which I love going up there. Win-win, bingo. Well, that didn't go as well as fucking planned. Got a puncture, didn't I? Boom! I was talking to Paul, Canadian Paul, English Canadian Paul. Fucking puncture. Luckily, I've got that tyre that was underneath, so this is going to cost me 80 bucks plus 20 bucks for the guys. Which have taken I've broken one of my lights as well at the back, which is a bit fucking, very, very annoying. These retreads are really annoying me now. That's the second one, so I've lost my lights, but hey, could have been worse. Could have blown an airbag out, could have decked everything. And it was only 3 miles around the corner to get to here. So this is why when people ask me, I don't run super singles. People aren't now running super singles over here. I won't. I don't want super singles because I'm just going to pull off this block. Where is he? Yeah. So that is why, because I was just round the corner, boom, on the freeway, managed to drag it off the freeway and tiptoe around here, so we're all good. Get paid up. I've been 30 minutes these grades. Best place to get a puncher, Houston or anywhere around here, Texas, because there's always somebody like these guys, South Americans, that will do it cheaper than most people. So works for me. Morning, y'all. But where we're at, ladies and gentlemen, Route 66. Oh yeah. These car parks have potholes that you could. They look like craters of the moon. They're really craters on the moon, rather. Don't come hurtling in them, because seriously, you're going to do some serious damage. Look over there. I don't know if you can work that out, but they're really bad. These are, it's just basically waste ground in Santa Maria, which I don't. There's a load of truck stops at the top, but they're always heaving, and I don't like just parking in the truck stops, because people don't drive over well in the truck stops and stuff like that. So I prefer to come down the town here and parking here. I don't like going right up the town. My other favourite place where it does the real good trout and stuff like that. I prefer up this end when I've got the reefer running. Like I said, I mentioned the other day, with the reefer running, I'm going to park down the town because it's a residential area and stuff like that. It's just, you've got to have respect to people. Don't be that arsehole. Think about other people. So I'm moving off now. There's only 140 miles to where I'm going. Hopefully I'm going to get some, well, Almarillo, not Almarillo. I am going to Almarillo. That's the other way. Why would I be going that way? I'm going this way. I'm going to Albuquerque, where the duck came out of. And I'll unload at 4 o'clock this afternoon. But hopefully I can get my tyres done, and I can. I'm going to go by the truck stop. Yeah, it's the Chrome's shop. Lisa's Chrome Shop, see if I can get a backlight cluster and shit like that, get that all sorted out, and then we'll be good to go, won't we, hopefully. So that's the update, crack on. Oh, here I am. That was a disappointment. Went to fuel up there, it was at the 1.9, which is cheap fuel, which I've explained. What's this cop doing? I want to be over there. Seriously? Yeah, I went onto the fuel aisle. There's only one pump working. How do I get in the TAs here? Where's the TAs? Come on, let me in. Oh, no, I can't go in that one. No, not that one. No. Oh, maybe here. No, that's cars. Oh, there. That's how I wasn't it again. Never mind, let's try this one. Yeah. Only one pump was working at one side. That was pretty shitty. Still managed to get a free shower out of it because I got a 50 gallon. If you put 50 gallon in, you get a free shower. So I managed to squeeze 50 gallon in there. I wasn't messing about turning around and what have you. So we're now moved, this is Route 66 by the way. So now I've moved down to the TAs. Hopefully we'll get a little bit better luck now with getting some tyres. I'm hoping there's a tyre shop here. Yeah, the Chrome Shop, that was a disappointment. Lisa's Chrome Shop doesn't seem to be much of Lisa's Chrome Shop anymore. Oh, you're doing backwards. You do you. You get in there. I'm fueling up here, it's not cheap here. I hate Interstate 40. It's one of the most dangerous, worst routes ever over there. Let's see it. It really is. You've got Chicago, LA, Chicago, LA, LA, Chicago. Backwards and forwards, you've got the trunkers and all the training schools going up and down it. I know everybody's got to learn somewhere, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. There's some bad driving out here and some bad accidents. When winter gets here, it gets cold. It gets proper chilly. But it doesn't get to South Dakota or Montana chilly, so you're not taking all the temperature out. And I have been funny. The driving is they're just still flat to the mat and you've got black ice and shit all over. It is scary. Proper scary. Be warned if you have to run through New Mexico, Arizona, anywhere across there in winter or any time. Be fucking careful of the drivers, seriously. I think it's probably... It's got to be the West Interstate.
Turn left.
There we are. Let's get over word with these peoples. Surprisingly, that wasn't bad. That was just over an... That's quite funny, actually. It was just over an hour from my appointment time to coming out. It was only half a load, remember? But that, seriously, that is really good for Walmart. That's pretty good. A full load sometimes can take for up to 5 hours. 5 hours for a full load. Hey, gets better. It's taken me 5 hours before when it's been exactly the same produce all the way through. Same amount on each pallet. They can see the level amount of pallets they load. 5 hours. 5 fucking hours to go and load it. It usually takes about 2 before they've got them all off, and then it's 3 to count them all. I think they all must line up with the socks and shoes off, counting them all. I don't know what they do back there. I really do. When Costco can do it in 20 minutes. Same job. Go figure. Just doesn't make any sense. So we're on our way out, which is good. Bloody good Mexican there. Taco van. To die for. Anybody thinking of starting with Swift? They have a depot here. They do have showers and rooms. I had a quick look. I didn't have my camera with me though. So, you know, they do, because you can be sat here for a 34, you can get DoorDash, but remember, you're in the middle of goddamn nowhere, like some of these places. So, bear that in mind. You might be sat here for 34 hours in the middle of nowhere. And the wages they're going to pay you, you ain't going to be affording no hotel, and they won't be putting you up in no hotel. I can guarantee you that. I'm sorry to say, they aren't the best the way they treat the drivers. It's a bit sick, really. Well, there you go. On we go. Timed that pretty well, didn't I? Managed to get in here just at the end, last person in, basically last order. Got 3 guys on the job. Great at Speedco, all successful, and came straight in. Thank you very much, guys. Got my 2 tyres put on. Bit pissed though, because I thought I was going to pull a fast one, didn't I? I managed to get. Yeah, I've told you before about my contract and the lease with Pack Lease and shit like that, where they put retreads on the back. You've heard my argument and Mal going on about it. Well, I thought if I got them out of state, they'll put new tyres on. No, they won't. They put recaps on. But these ones do look better than the Les Schwab ones, to be fair. They look a lot stronger. And Loves do guarantee these, warrant these. Blow-offs, everything like that, they'll replace it, but you have to pay for the privilege of the tyre being taken off at about $100. But at least they'll warrant it for the full duration of the tyre, which is better than Les Schwab's, because they argue like fuck about it. So, I'm going to be out of here, and I haven't lost any time. Happy days. Good morning to you. Check out last night's little camp out, sleepover. Get that for a view. This is on the New Mexico-Nevada state line on the Interstate 40. I've stopped here quite a few times. Nobody stops on this bit. They go to the truck stops and stuff like that. And good luck to them. They can go there. I don't want to be up there, so this is where I'm at. Love it. Look at the old CB antenna there. What is that? That is something else, isn't it? Some goats up there. It's pretty cool, really. There's Interstate 40. I just see they've got world famous lamb ribs there. Oh my god. Looks as though it's shut down now. Oh no, there's go. Better go investigate. That would be nice, but early for that, first thing in the morning. Look at that for a view. Yeah, there's Arizona. There, and we've got to go straight the way through Arizona. Next stop, Vegas. Really cool old buildings. Something about them, isn't there? With the sun, it wears them really away. Makes it super. Wears them away. Easy for me to say. Makes it super rustic. Done all the checks. Don't forget, get out and kick them tyres. Look under the hood. Check your oil. You're going to do it yourself. Do your bloody checks. Moving on. Yeah, I've got to go up all the way up through right hand side, like I said before, east side of Death Valley on the Nevada side. No, that's Arizona. Did I say that's Nevada? That's Arizona. It's Arizona. All the way through Arizona, right out, and then just before I go to California, I do a right and head up towards Vegas that way. Great little run. Getting a little bouncy out here now. Look at this coming in through these here Rockies. I think this is Rockies. I'm going to call it the Rockies. I don't know if it's the Rockies, do I? I'm the west side of Arizona now. Slowly approaching my turn off, which is a little ways up here. I go on the 93, then all the way up. I'll be somewhere out there. I don't think I'm at Vegas actually. I ain't really bothered. I'm only 563 miles away. It's 3 o'clock coming up. I'm going to stop for a shower up here and then do another 4 hours. That should do me. I want to find somewhere nice to eat tonight. Probably a casino. Hit one of the casinos because plus it's reasonable price food and it's always good food in the casinos. Truck parking, always truck parking. Happy days. I'll probably park this side of Vegas. It's less hassle to try and find somewhere to park and what have you. With a lot of the casinos in Vegas now, if you're not staying in the hotel, they want you to pay and shit like that and stuff. But this side, Boulder City, I do like Boulder City. I prefer it's calmer, more tranquil, and yeah, that'll probably do today. Road. That's something, isn't it? That's super cool. Also, I've been there, didn't you? Please don't hack me. The roads are terrible. I'm eating.
The roads are absolutely... That's not funny. Why is that funny? I'm not me, you know. Dumb. Here we are, heading up to Vegas. I said I was going to stop this side of Vegas. I'm not. I've got a bit more time, actually. I'm probably going to go... It'll go down nowhere. There is some casinos out the other side, so I'm going to get out through Vegas, hopefully out the other side. It's only 120 something miles to Vegas now at 4 o'clock, so I'll do till 8 o'clock. Like I said, there's a couple of casinos out in the middle of nowhere, right out there. We'll see what we can get to up there. I want to get to less than 400 miles for tomorrow, because it is a 4 o'clock delivery. I don't want to, you know, in case anything goes wrong, you don't know. So that's the plan. Wow factor on it. If it doesn't give you the wow factor, well, there's something wrong with you. Holy fuck, look at that. I love this run through here. I haven't been this way for ages. It gives me goose pimples, man. That is pretty. Holy shit. Love this mountain range. Yeah, this is Hoover Dam we're dropping down towards now. Mead National Park. You did see, we did actually see some of Joshua trees scattered about here and there, because your Joshua plantation is, Joshua National Park rather, is over yonder that way, over the other side of the mountains. Which is quite ironic. There's a guy from Holland who's doing a tour all over the place and going down to Mexico in a camper van. He's an hour away from me, he was, and he was just late. I've just got his message that he just put on my Facebook deal there that he was in Boulder City and I'm an hour away, but that was 30 minutes ago, so he's left. He's heading over to Joshua National Park. So we just missed each other. We're hoping to catch each other on his road trip and that, but now he'll be going down the way and eventually heading into Mexico. Disappearing, they're doing it right, they're heading towards the sun as the summer, where the good weather starts to draw in up here. This is stunning. I'll save my film for a bit further on. Here we are, just going over Boulder Dam. It's flipping 102 out there. Oh! Let me tell you, I left my can open when I went for a shower, came back and the seat had heated right up, so it feels like my testicles are swimming about in their own hot tub jacuzzi made them up of my own bodily fluids. Maybe you didn't need to know that, did you really? Maybe that was a little bit too much. Look at the dam, check it out by my trusty assistant there. Spot on, innit? Bit of Hoover Dam. Apparently my friends are on the dam somewhere here. My Dutch friends. There we go, Nevada! Sometimes I forget and call it Navarra, but they're the group. But hey ho, nobody says anything, nobody knows, nobody hears it, nobody understands my bloody accent. So I'm going to shoot off and have a miss my turning. And go down the old road. I don't like the new road. The new road takes you right... I can't see shit now. Maybe I need to clean this windscreen. If I do it now, I won't see it bugger all. So if I go off here, it takes you over into Boulder City. Yeah, otherwise it goes right up over the top. It's pretty. You can see down, but you don't get into the town and what have you. And I'm going to have to see if I can meet up with these guys. Spectacular. This is amazing road construction. It really is. Just you're right in it. You really. I don't think there's Blanc. You're quite in it and what have you, but it doesn't last that long as this. This is really. You're so, because they're so abrupt, the mountains, I think that's what it is. It's not just a climb, you're just running along it basically, in and out. Pretty cool, yeah? I think so, isn't it? Is this one I've got to go over? Yeah, it is. I always get it wrong. Bicycles must exit. Yeah, it is. There's the hotel up yonder. Get back to you in a minute. So this is Philip and his wife, lovely wife here. I've managed to meet them. I'm actually honoured. They've been everywhere. Like, I don't mean like everywhere. I mean fucking everywhere. They've been, when you see camels over there, I mean they've been into East Asia, they've been to China, Hong Kong, they have been everywhere, you know, everywhere in between, like Russia, all the other bits and stuff like that. And now they're going around America, they've been to Alaska, they've been, seriously guys, the wind's out here, I'm just honoured that they follow me on Facebook. It's like, and what's the chance of meeting them?
I am a truck driver also, so
yeah.
Really interesting.
To meet up with us, it was absolute coincidence. I didn't know these guys were going to be here. I knew they were touring about, and he kept sending message a little bit on the post and stuff like that, so I thought, oh, hopefully we're going to meet up. And he just said, I'm in Boulder City. How far from Boulder City? You saw it on my message on Facebook, if you saw it on the post and what have you. So here we are, we meet at last.
Yes.
And I'm so intrigued and taken back by the places they've been, and this truck, man, is awesome. Look at that. They have been a lot. They're heading down to Mexico now after they do a bit more down to New Orleans and wherever. They're from Belgium, and get out of there. And the truck's had no problems, he says. Absolutely brilliant. So check it out, one of these bad boys. That is the biz, isn't it? The Hilux there. With, well, who makes the top? Who makes that top? A Polish guy, yeah? Sorry, my reefer's rattling away there like mad. Check that out. How cool is that? They've got everything in here. This is just right. Lovely, hey?
She's a bit bigger than the semi, isn't it? That's for sure in the truck. Impressive, thank you for that. Can't hear anything because the reefer, so I'm going to turn this off quick. Thanks very much, guys. Lovely to meet you all.
Yes.
Hey, there we're on. Here we are, the Great Lights and stuff of Vegas. There we go, there it is, look there. All of it in its glory. I can't actually see where the bloody road is here, you know, isn't it? Oh, there's the separation. Keep it in with the lines, there we go. Through Vegas, well, that was absolutely amazing to meet up with those people. Lovely, lovely people. Philip and his wife, sorry. Yeah, that was fun. He's a truck driver, so you imagine, this is the better bit as well. It turns out we had obviously a lot in common and had a chat, and the places they'd been to, I wish I could have spent. I need to meet up with them guys again to spend more time. I want to pick the brains about where they've been and visas and different things, far off countries and what have you. But it turned out we had a quick chat there. We'd probably crossed paths many times before in the 90s. He used to be a truck driver driving around Spain from Belgium back in the 90s and stuff, so there's a good chance we've been in the same bar and stuff like that, same routes and passed each other back then. Incredible, really. On we go, get the hell out of the Vegas, we're not stopping here. Moving on out now. Get in, get out, and get somewhere in the desert. So I did actually come through the town that said Death Valley, so I was in part of it. Then check this out, look at this building here. I mean, I think it's Beauteous and it's called. And I'm in search of donkeys. I see donkey poo. Yeah, you might think I've gone mad. Good morning, by the way. I was in that saloon last night. This one looks closed down actually, but what a cool building. Look at that. How tricky is that? Old casino. They've got a lot of mines here. Used to have a lot of mines, should I say. They still are mining and they're bringing shit out and stuff like that. But back in the day, there's a lot of mines, as in horses and memorabilia and stuff like that. And when the mines all finished, they released all the donkeys, and the donkeys just went wild and they bred, and apparently they wander around the town and go through the garbage and all sorts of crap. So I'm informed by the peoples, but I did see donkey poo round where I was parked. But I ain't seen no donkeys yet. Desert. Oh, look at it! Beautiful. Yeah, look at it and you say, well, hang on a minute, there's nothing to see. No, there isn't. But there is. There is, but there isn't. If that sort of makes sense. Beautiful. Absolutely. Whole lot of nothing is beautiful. We've got 180 miles of this single road all the way up. Looks like we've got a few mountains to get through. Then we hang a left and a right. CB report. Look at that. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Channel 6 is usually some crazy people from all over the states, and they're putting out big power. They just like to help themselves talk. I should be on there, shouldn't I? Sideband's still a bit quiet. We were getting out yesterday quite a bit. But the sideband's been belting. There's been people coming in from England and all over the place. Australia, everywhere. It's really good at the moment. Just following this power line. Just doing a do out here in Nevada. Every now and then it'll pop up a little brothel. It's quite funny. I just passed one earlier and it was all pink and what have you on the edge of the town. I thought, Jesus Christ, you can imagine you're in Spain. So here we are in the ghost town. See the mine up yonder? Up there. I've been out in the desert now for 3 days, I think it is, or something like that. 3 days I've been back. I've been travelling through the desert. Radio Museum. Wow, Radio Museum, that'll be fun. I'm going to spin around and go back to that Radio Museum up there. I got a bit of time. Let me see where we can spin this. Oh, just can't get 10 around. Yeah, 3 days out in the desert and love these old mining towns and what have you. Ish House. This is cool. Whoa, what a cool place. This is so cool. Oh damn, I missed it now. I'll get it another day. Another day, another way. Yeah, 3 days out in the desert, cruising through the desert. That's with a truck with no name. And I've got another day before I'm basically out of the desert and stuff, so a little bit longer yet. I do miss coming a long haul, to be fair, you know, this has been a great trip. I don't miss going to East Coast or anything like that, but this has been absolutely fantastic. Wow, it's as though everybody's just moved out and disappeared. Cool. Holy cow, that is one cool place. Imagine when it was thriving back in the day. Everything about it, it's just... Right. So now I'm a bit further uptown. Still nobody.
Just... yeah. Just the cars passing through. Look at this, just all left. How eerie. So somebody's had to build it all at some time. Look at it, they're taking time and effort, and a lot of stuff's gone on. Getting the heebie-jeebies now.